It's in colour. What the heck was... Ew. Today we are going to be reviewing Dollshe's Saint doll. So this is a BJD, which stands for ball jointed doll. So this particular ball jointed doll is made by a company called Dollshe, which is a South Korean company. They make ball jointed dolls out of resin. So this particular facial sculpt is called the Saint sculpt, and the body is the Rhythmos body. So I think these were discontinued. I got this doll at a discounted price. So they do have molded genitalia, feet, and as you can see, it's ball jointed, hence the name ball jointed doll. So he has a joint at the neck, at the shoulders, elbows, wrists, the hips, knees, and ankles. Oh, and obviously the torso, which is very hard to actually move. You can pull it out and lock it into position for a hunched over or sitting look. So it does have a, I hate that sound, a kind of groove at the back. So yeah, it has a groove at the back to actually hold it in place. And it is strung with elastic, and it also has kind of hooks to hold the kind of elastic to the wrists and stuff. He did come with an extra head that had, that has closed eyes. And with these dolls, you kind of, they're like a craft item. So you need to make the clothes yourself, you paint the faces yourself, you get the eyeballs yourself. So the head, the face attaches to the head with magnets. So there's a magnet at the top there. There's also a small one down the bottom here. And the head attaches with a hook to the elastic. Now for the eyes, you kind of just insert them here with putty. So because the doll itself costs quite a large amount of money, even though it was on sale, I kind of went for $7 to $8 eyeballs off eBay. They're just cheap hollow plastic ones, but they do the job. So Dollshe tends to do a lot of sales, and they also introduce a lot of new products, and I feel like that might be the cause for their delay in shipping. So as you know, probably know, there's like a 3-month period where you can lodge a claim with, or is it 6 months? 6 months, I can't remember. But there's a certain period in which you can lodge a claim on PayPal. And naturally you expect your item to be shipped and for it to arrive before that period ends, so that if there is an issue you can report it. So Dollshe is notorious for not shipping their products on time. They promised me that it would be done within 3 months, then I contacted them, they told me another month, then I contacted them again and they said, look, it's going to be another 6 months. So I said that it wasn't acceptable to leave shipping that long, and I told them that they needed to ship it to me within the next week or so in order for me to receive it before that period ended, just in case there was an issue with the doll. Now, I'm not saying that they're not a trustworthy company and that there would have been an issue, because there wasn't any issues with the doll, but they really should stick to their promise as to when shipping will occur. So there are some pros and cons with resin ball jointed dolls. For starters, they're usually quite large, as you can see. This one's like probably a meter long, as long as my arm, and therefore you kind of need a lot of space for them, unless you get one of the smaller dolls like the fashion ball jointed dolls. Also, the resin tends to fade and go yellow, so I'm not sure if you can see the difference in colour. What the heck was... Ew. Oh my god. The little logo just fell out of its head and into my tea. Oh, that is so bad. Oh, God. Anyway, so I'm not sure if you can see that colour difference there. So he's meant to be a pink colour, but the more that these dolls are exposed to UV, they kind of yellow, fade and then yellow, which I don't mind as long as it's relatively even, because I think the yellowed resin kind of gives it a vintage look, which I like. But yeah, that is kind of an annoying point to them. So you kind of need to keep them covered, like in the shadows or in their boxes, which is not very nice because I like to have my dolls displayed. Another thing is that it is a lot of effort to either make wigs or do the face paint or anything, and then if you choose to, not put all the effort in and actually pay someone else to do it, then it becomes quite expensive. So it's expensive. The resin yellows, they're large and take up a lot of room. It's a lot of effort. Another point is that the resin can snap. So these fingers here are very delicate and you have to be careful not to snap them off. I'm happy with him. He's probably the only one of this size that I'll get. I probably will collect more ball jointed dolls in the future, but I think I will opt for the fashion ball jointed doll size, just so that I can actually fit them on my shelf. So he fits on my shelf, but I have to sit him down and his legs kind of hang over the edge of the shelf. But yeah, so that is my ball jointed doll. So obviously he does need a face up, he does need a wig, he does need clothes. So, I'll get around to it eventually. I did get to choose the body that it came on, so you choose, I chose the head and the body separately and they kind of came together. I believe they were discontinuing this body type. I think they're still doing the facial sculpts, but the body types are different. So you can get really muscular body types, but I liked this really kind of thin, slender and tall body. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I know that these are very unusual and detailed dolls. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I've left out regarding this doll. So that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye. Oh.